Well, it's Sunday, so you know what that means. Yeah, it's time to get back to New God. So here we are with issue number 5. 2 super beings locked in battle. One must die. Follow this mighty saga in the New Gods. Only 25 cents, bigger and better. Orion versus Slig, whose very touch means death. There he is. Doesn't realize someone stuck a paper airplane on his head. But he did remember to wear his flippers. So there you go. That's the big fight for this issue. See the mutate monster unleashed on the seas of Earth. Read Spawn. No, we're going to read New Gods, not Spawn. Get it? So anyway, oh look, it's the guy who rides around in a chair all day. It's the most comfortable chair in the universe. To look at it, you wouldn't think so, but apparently. Oh yeah. Wow, that really does look like Spawn's logo for his Spawn is the name given to this point in the saga of the Great Celestials. No, not those Celestials. This is DC. The Spawn is alive and huge and throws its giant shadow across the seas of Earth. But its tale can't be told outside the context of the larger tapestry, the universe, which Metron roams in his miraculous Mobius jab. Oh yeah, look what Kirby did. He was experimenting with clippings and stuff and making this background. Predating what Photoshop does all the time. Anyway, I've leaped the stars toward the final barrier. A lesser celestial would begin to show fear in this area. So he's really impressed with himself, you know. Oh boy, I think he caught this guy in a personal moment. Oh jeez. Well, thank God for the codpiece. But, you know, you never know when a guy in a flying cosmic chair might pop up. Well, anyway. In one of the last frontiers where all things begin to lose perspective and all roads to the source come to an end, Metron slows his flight. He probably should have aimed a little higher so he wouldn't arrive right there. The Promethean Galaxy, the place of the giants, alive, chained to the fragments of the devices they used in their attempts to smash the final barrier. Well, looks like it didn't work out so great. There were others with Metron's boldness and hunger. This one tried to engulf the barrier by enlarging his own atomic structure. What happened is not known. He failed. He drifts endlessly, larger than a star cluster, fused, living, taking 1 billion Earth years to feel one heartbeat. And somewhere beyond lies the source, the greatest of mysteries. Well, later on, they said it was some crazy lady named Perpetua or something. Yeah, it's one of those things you leave mysterious. You don't ever really answer it, you know. But DC Comics is really stupid now. Anyway, let's see. We skipped ahead. Hey, oh no, another poor fella. I thought he was smarter than, you know, God or whatever. There's another. Yeah, exactly. Who failed. She too tried the maximum state. Well, look at her now. Shattered, motionless giants, intellects that equal my own. I can feel them invading my thoughts, crying out in eternal humiliation. And beyond all the knowledge and sweeping concept at our command, the mystery of the source lies serene, omnipotent, wise, but it does make contact with us in New Genesis. Man, his mask is so tight, it molds around his ear. That's gotta hurt. Anyway. Metron's fingers press the chair studs that will change his course. Good thing, otherwise he'll end up like them probably. Anyway, I guess this is like the first iteration of the source wall that becomes a solid fixture for the Fourth World and New Gods and all that, until, of course, current DC ruined it all. Anyway, the Mobius chair responds and slices through infinity and beyond to appear in New Genesis to the point of contact with the Source, High Father's staff. Yep, that's my staff. Well, let's get back to Earth. While powers like Metron weave designs that span the universe, his celestial peers play a deadly game on Earth. The forces of New Genesis and Sinister Apocalypse have also made contact. The war is on, and some of it has been fought in Metropolis, led by Orion and his Earth allies of the New Gods. You see the videotape, Lincoln? You'd better tell me about the guy I'm looking at. I don't know how you got this shot of Orion, Sergeant, but explaining him, well, that's a tall order. Boy, they had really complicated television back then. Yeah. So, look, intergang file. Yeah, see the places. What is he? Oh, it's a sandwich. Okay. I can barely understand you. Okay. So, what's Orion up to? Well, let's go see. And not far beneath the Intergang hideout, in a cavern leading to the sea, Orion and one of the Deep Six have clashed. Caught by a clam again. Welcome back to life, Orion. Slig, you foul seed of apocalypse. What happened? How did you do this to me? With my hands, Orion. You know of the powers invested in the hands of the Deep Six. That blasted clam holds me fast. I can't free myself. Don't struggle, Orion. Your prison is strong. Is that a centipede he's threatening him with? Originally, like this, small crustacean. The clam was of a similar harmless nature. Okay, I jumped ahead again. Well said. I'm not going to say what I just said was well said. Okay. Well said. Others from New Genesis have been more arrogant and less fortunate. You'll live, Orion, until my brothers return. Then, before you caught me off guard, I saw something down here. Something huge. Yes, a masterful creation by the Deep Six. Our contribution to Great Darkseid's campaign to shake up Earthmen. That smug, overconfident frog. He thinks he leaves me helpless. Somewhere in this cave he stored my equipment. But he didn't get it all. I can still contact the Astro Force. Astro Force. Yeah, there's a lot of things he'd think the guy would know better, that, he's got all this access to technology, but whatever. And channel its power into these wrist circuits. There, you mutated flotsam of the sea. Now let's see the strength of your grip. So, he got out of that. And free and angry, Orion is more than a menace. He is the ultimate in mayhem. The strange creatures mutated by the Deep Six for their ferocity are first to fall prey to, ferocity. I sense a silent attacker. I'll let him get closer, and then... Strike the kill! Sucker. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to pull one over old Orion. Good work, Shark Seed. Shark Seed. But you must do better against a combat veteran. Ooh. Yeah, the shark guy, he's been mutated. He's not used to being, standing upright or having legs at all, so it's not really a fair fight, There's little margin for error in this kind of work. Ooh. So we skip ahead a lot. Some intriguing guys ran afoul of, new guys and whatever. Well, they come in all sizes and shapes, and you won't believe this. Some of them are good gullies. Without their help, I wouldn't be here to make my report. And the bad ones? Tell me about them, Nolan. I'll tell you about one, a big fish with a face like blue granite. When he found me tailing him, he turned his eyes on me and boom! I'm a mess of multiple fractures. A gang war between super spooks. From where? Wait a minute, I think this is Turpin. Yeah. That's one of the main characters that Kirby put into this saga. Soon after, okay, boys, I got an outline from Nolan. You'll have to get the details. I hear that the specifics may read like a UFO sighting, Sarge. Don't put down UFOs. Put UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. That makes it better. You don't see anyone wearing derby hats, but I do. Does that make me a UFO? I don't follow you. Never mind. No, but it dates you, Sarge. You're just hanging on to old times. When you took the Tommy guns away from the gangs. Well, I got news for you, Junior. Those old times are back. They just look a little weirder, that's all. Detective Sergeant Turpin. Yeah, okay, I figured that was. It's been a while since I, read this, but yeah, that's Turpin. Turpin's words are soon to bear explosive fruit, which will flower here, where Dave Lincoln lives. No sign of Orion. He's either found the Deep Six, or they've found him.
Dave, I'm terribly worried. What is our involvement with Orion going to bring down upon us?
You're just now starting to think of that, huh? Yeah. Claudia, our private lives were probably the first Earth casualties in this war of the gods. We have no choice but to share Orion's risks.
But not his powers. How do we protect ourselves against Darkseid's creepies and uglies?
Then it happens. A jagged white bolt from the night sky crashes with rolling echoes that rebound ominously across the city.
Listen to that. Even the weather is threatening. I think we're due for a storm.
Or the boom tube, the link between worlds beyond Earth. But which world has sent this one? New Genesis or Apocalypse?
When I hear the thunder, I can imagine that monster Darkseid pacing back and forth, giving the order to kill us.
Larger and larger looms the traveler in the tube. His body is squat. His breath rasps like a file, and his feet are hammer blows of sound in steel corridors. Listen, Claudia, I've got a strange hunch. I'm taking you home right now. Well, we'll leave those two alone. And check back in with Orion. Oh, that was Calabac, by the way. I just skipped the splash page of him. Sorry, I got to take a lot of this out. This is, copyright and all. You dogs of Apocalypse are eloquent or eloquent, right? Yeah, eloquent. I wouldn't say that about him. But anyway, when destiny favors you, I see that your counterpart Motherbox is where her guidance is sorely needed, near your head. But she'll protect you no more, you demon. Like you, Slig, she must be rendered inoperative. Listen how she voices her fear. It's sad, war is terrible and sad, when even such wondrous mechanisms must pay for the flaws in us. The pressure increases. She must cease to function or destruct. But it's okay, because he said he felt kind of sad about it, She's gone, Slig. When she couldn't serve you, your mother box chose to die. She loved you, Slig. I mean, yeah, I felt sad about it, but now I don't know. I just find the whole thing funny. Whoa, Slig's not looking so great, is he? Slig is soundly beaten, but there's still fight left in him. He tries to rise. Noble sanctimonious New Genesis hero, I'll kill you for the sham you are. Your love of destruction has forced your true face from hiding, Orion. The rumors about you are true. Yes, you croaking frog, they're true. Orion is flawed. I have a unibrow. More than that, you're a mad, tormented animal, Orion. I would be, Slig. I would be, if it were not for the Mother Box. Mother Box protects me. She calms and restructures and keeps me part of New Genesis. Orion is his very own monster. That revelation shall die with you, Slig. For between beings of power like ourselves, there can only be one survivor. Or none. You'll die too, Orion. See, his makeover is that's amazing, you know? But all it is, he shaves his unibrow. And then combs his hair forward, you know? Well, anyway. If I can't kill you, the curse you bear eventually will. You'll never win this war. And you won't be there when it's over. Your killing days have ended. Once stirred in the fires of hate and interfere, there's no stopping the arrival of death. The pits beneath your clammy caves still deep enough to hold you for ages, Slig. He's probably still there to this day. Let the depths receive you. It's done. Slig has paid the price he exacted from others. It's time to see what the hands of his kin have molded. Somewhere in the sea they've got a pet that will make the waters as safe as a cobra's nest. Well, that doesn't sound very safe at all. Anyway, Orion activates his equipment, which creates a shield of air molecules around him, and supplies tremendous thrust to speed him on his way. Brrr, there you go. Whatever there is about to be loosed in the sea, I must stop it, even if it means diving into its very jaws. Oh no! Jays, it's Ruby Dick. And at that moment, the thing, spawned by the powers of the Deep Six, hurls itself into view like an armored mountain given hungry life, eager to revive the dreaded myths which have terrified seamen since ages lost. I don't want to know what that is. So anyway, stay with it. Don't miss it. The Glory Boat. Plus, Light Ray. Yeah. The Glory Boat. Well, it's not how I would have put it. Anyway, hey, look, it's Jack Kirby himself. Yeah, Kirby in comics is my game. I can tell you, pals, I enjoy every minute of it. Sure, it's great going around the big creative bend and bringing in sensational newie, but the biggies of the golden age of comics remain a giant experience in themselves. Try a bag of genuine golden age grabbers. Last issue, oh yeah, they had reprints of his old stories of Manhunter in New Gods. So, but I don't know, maybe some other time. So there you go, issue 5 of the New Gods, and we'll do issue 6 next time on Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics. You know, on Sunday.